Hello fans of living card games, Warhammer 40k Conquest, or card games in general. I have all the content for Warhammer 40k Conquest, and I'm going to create videos showing you everything what is inside these boxes. Stay tuned. So in this video we'll dedicate to opening the Great Devourer expansion. So this is the expansion that brings the Tyranid for Warhammer Conquest. An alien threat has risen from beyond the abyss. That's a quote from Lord Inquisitor Cryptman. From the dark void between galaxies, an ancient horror has arrived. The Tyranids have awoken to unleash total war on the Traxis sector, seeking to conquer and consume every shred of biological matter they can find. They know nothing of mercy and cannot be reasoned with or surrendered to. The only option against such a foe is to fight back or be devoured. So if you are not aware, if you are seeing this for the first time, then you know that Warhammer 40k Conquest is a competitive card game for 2 players. This is a deluxe expansion, very rare to find, very expansion, that introduced the Tyranids in the game with new warlords, units, attachment supports. Additional cards are included for every faction in the core set, including powerful new, unique units. Okay, so as you've seen in the intro video, there is this expansion, the Great Devourer, that introduces the Tyranid. There's another one that introduces the Necrons. So this one brings 167 cards, 1 rules insert, Tyranid's dial, and other content. So let's take a look and discuss a little bit what we see here inside. So I'm a huge fan of Warhammer 40k. I'm not a huge expert in the lore, but I can appreciate the art, the stories behind it, and the Tyranids. They look like the Zergs from StarCraft. They are all based on Aliens, the movie, from the movies. So what you have inside this is the rule sheet that introduces the new things that Tyranids bring. There's a deck customization rule as well here. Then you have the tokens and the dials to assemble here. Proof of purchase. And the box has a small problem there. You see something happened here. Something happened. Luckily this insert is for sure going to be thrown into the trash. But anyway, see what happened here. See what happened here. Yeah. It's destroyed, so gone. Cool. Then what do we have here? So this is for the dials. Build the dials. There are some small cards here. These are like, let's see what they are. Termagants, so some kind of minions here. They're creatures, 1/1, and the Giant Cunning. The Termagants are among the smallest of the Hive Warriors. So these are like tokens that you'll create, many of Termagants. It looks like termites, right? Termagants. They look like ants indeed, so I guess that was the purpose. Okay, so you have then 3 small boxes, small packs, and this goes from 1 or 2, 27 and 46. So let's open this in order, starting with the number 1. There is no easy way to open, so I'm going to rip this through and take a look. Normally these cards came, except the commanders, the cards come with 3 copies of each. Okay. Because in the rules, if you take a look here, it says up to 3 copies of each non-signature Tyranid card, or up to 3 copies of each neutral non-unit card. So that's why you have 3 the same. Okay, and we start with the Lurking Ormagant. It's a creature, behemoth. It's a very typical Tyranid, right? 3 attack, 1 else. And this card here, it's 2/9, so it belongs to the leader deck. It's a signature troop. It has 4. 4, okay. This one has 4. And then there's a location here, the Awakening Cavern. Oh, ferocious strength. Yeah, this is a signature deck though, that's why it's different. Great Skiting Talon, so that poor Imperial soldier there has been attacked. These are the shields, okay, and then there's another signature, the Brood Warriors. Another typical Tyranid soldier. Okay, and an upgrade here, the Leviathan Hive Ship, where the Tyranids come into the planet. Indescribable Horror. Okay, and the Bone Savers, which are, it's an attachment. Yeah, probably these swords here. Okay. So the commander may be somewhere. Where's the commander? It's the last card, the commander, so we'll revisit it. Savage Warrior Prime. Okay. Creature Elite. Blazing Zoanthrope. Gravid Dervigon. Stalking Lictor. Vinotrop Polluter. The Reaper Swarm, so that's an example here of a card that is 3 times. Because this is a non-signature card, which could be used for other things. Okay. Strangler Brood. Who are these guys? I know. But they are being attacked by a Strangler Brood. 3. The Termagant Sentry. Got the guy has like QE connection to the gun. Maybe the gun is firing something that is producing himself, like a goo or something. Hunter Gargoyles. Virulent Spore Sacks. Sighting Ormagants. Oh, poor goblin there in the middle is being raided by all these guys. Toxin Vinothrope. It's a Tau guy there. The Termagant Hordes. There, it's a horde attacking them. Volatile Pyrovore. Pyrovore. It's a big monster there with a cannon on his back, shooting. The Termagant Spikers. Tyranid Warrior. That's a behemoth. Okay. And the Swarm Guard. Swarm Guard. Look at the guy there. So yeah, now we need to... There's a break here, so we continue on the second pack. So if you're not familiar with this game, this is, as I mentioned in the beginning, it's a 2 players game where you'll fight with the other player to control at least 3 planets that share the same symbol. So the planets are not part of this, they are part of the base game. Okay, so I don't think there are planets in this expansion. But you need to fight. So the fight, it's a direct duel, similar to other games. So you have yours. There's a planet, and you put your troops on one side, and the player puts the troops on the other side. And during the conflict, you see powers, abilities, and whoever wins can get that planet if the commander is there. Okay, so this is not a how to play, it's just to show you the components. Adamant Hive Guard. It's a big beast there, big beast. Big power, so this has a reaction. You'll have lots of reactions. Imgarl, the Gene Stealer. That's a Cthulhu creature. Looks like it, a Cthulhu creature there. The Ravenous Auruspex. Ravenous Auruspex, that's a big one. Big one. Biovore Spore Launcher. So it's like a catapult there. Launching spores, and these poor fellows are like, "Wah!" Shrieking Harpy. Kraken. Creature Kraken. Kraken? What does that mean? Seems like it's flying. Oh, it's a flying. There's also flyers. Burrowing Trigon. Clogged with corpse. Everything is clogged with corpse. So that's an event, an action. So these are cards that you can play during combat. Predation. Okay, so the Tyranids are waiting there. And this poor fellow is going to be ripped a new one. Spawn Termagants. Spawn Termagants. Okay. Okay, there's a half. So this one is sporing Termagants, which were the small cards, right? On each planet. Yeah. Spores. Spore burst. The Dark Cunning. Space Marines here being attacked from above. Consumption. Regeneration. Noxious Flesh Borer. It's a Noxious guy there. Pincer Tail. Pincer Tail and attachment. So you evolve your creatures with these attachments. A parasitic infection, another attachment. But you attach to an enemy unit this time. Heavy Venom Cannon. And there's a support location. Yeah, so the locations, they don't go to combat. They stay on your headquarters, and you can use them to exhaust and do stuff. And the last pack. Let's try to open it. Ah, crap, what's happening here? Okay, it's coming through. And location again, and you have. Why do they print this in 3 packs? Would it be faster if they print just in one big pack? I don't understand. It's easier to transport on smaller boxes like this, or cheaper. For sure, cheaper has to do with something. Mycetic Spores. There you go. And the Spore Chimney. Where they pop up. Synaptic Link. Oh, and now we have the cards that belong to other factions. Okay, so this is the Tyranid content here. Yep. And then this is what comes. And you can identify by the symbol here, the Tyranid symbol. So this is an army for the Space Marines. Vengeance. Space Marines. Then Imperial Guard. No. Yeah. Holy Fuselage. Imperial Guard. Then for the Orcs, a Flying Boss Synagogue and Orc Landa. Then Chaos. Brograx Bloodhand. Ecstatic Seizures. Solarite Aventus. That's for Dark Eldar. Dark Possession. And now normal Eldar. Othark. Select, yeah. It's fighting. And Subdual. So many factions here. And then the Tau. These guys are very cool. Because they look like robots, but they're actually organic beings inside some kind of armor. But it looks like a robot faction. It's not a repair bay. And there are the commanders. So that this brings 2 commanders here, which is the Swarm Lord and the Old One Eye. Okay, so they have the same set number. Not set number, sorry. The set number is this, so 15, 16. But they have the signature deck, the same deck, because you can choose either to use one or the other, and the signature cards. So this is the bloodied side when they die the first time, and their normal side would be this one. This is the number of cards in your hand, the number of initial resources, and their power that they can use. After this warlord readies, remove half damage from it. So this guy cures. That's good. This guy cures. After this warlord commits to a planet, put 1 Termagant token in play at each adjacent planet. So it's good to go for the middle because you will be spawning creatures. Still doesn't seem that strong. But I don't know. I need to play and understand better. Okay, so this is it. This was the first content that I'm bringing for Warhammer 40k, the Great Devourer. I hope you have enjoyed. So by the time you're watching this video, probably there is already a playlist for Warhammer 40k that I'm bringing. So if you like, then don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribing and taking a look at the playlist, sharing with friends, and be part of this community for future videos. And I have lots of content of board games, card games, living card games. Just take a look. Thank you. Goodbye.